Your teacher today is Dr. Bosa, Science. Dr. Bosa is a teacher at the Science Foundation College, the best school that teaches sciences. Today, 11th January 2021, we are going to revise objective questions in ecology. Our website is digitalteachers.co.ug. Here find notes, exams, and their marking guides in physics, chemistry, biology, math, and primary subjects. Or visit our YouTube channel, Digital Teachers Uganda, for related videos in physics, chemistry, biology, math, and primary subjects. Please subscribe to promote my videos. Subscription is free. The best secondary school in Uganda is the Science Foundation College. The best primary school in Uganda is Rock of Ages Primary School. Number 1. Which of the following characteristics of a parasite is not a means of ensuring continuity of the species of the parasite? A. The generation of redundant body structures. B. Means of penetrating a host. C. Protection against host enzymes. D. Means of dispersing offspring. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. The generation of redundant body structures is just a way of reducing a burden on a host, but not continuity of species. Number 2. Which of the following is the correct sequence representing the action of nitrifying bacteria? A. Nitrates, nitrates, ammonia salts. B. Ammonia salts converted to nitrates, converted to nitrates. C. Nitrates converted to ammonia salts, converted to nitrates. D. Ammonia salts converted to nitrates, converted to nitrates. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Nitrates is the form in which nitrogen is absorbed by plants. So the ammonia salts are oxidized to nitrates, then are oxidized to nitrates. Number 3. The number of trophic levels in a food chain is mainly determined by A. The efficiency of energy transfer between levels. B. Biomass of producers. C. Net productivity of ecosystem. D. Species diversity of the ecosystem. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. From one trophic level to another, there is energy loss. Number 4. The biomass of consumers is always less than that of producers because A. Producers have to support consumers. B. Consumers have a low productive rate. C. Energy is lost through body process of consumers. D. Consumers are small in size. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. From the producer to the consumer, and even within the consumers, energy is lost through respiration. Number 5. In estimating the population of tilapia in a fish pond, 60 fish were captured, marked and released. After 2 days, 50 fish were captured, out of which 10 were marked. The population of tilapia in the pond was A. 300, B. 400, C. 200, D. 100. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. We multiply the fish which were caught in the first sample times the fish caught in the second sample over the number of marked fish. When you cancel this and this, you get 300. Number 6. A good pesticide is one which A. kills a wide range of organisms, B. persists for a longer time after its application, C. kills pests at different trophic levels, D. easily transforms to non-toxic forms. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. We don't want a pesticide which is non-specific or which persists for a long period, because it can accumulate in organisms at high trophic levels, causing their death. Number 7. Which one of the following is not used to describe a population of organisms? A. Density, B. biodiversity, C. size, D. distribution. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Number 8. Moses growing on the bark of a tree form an association with the tree called A. mutualism, B. parasitism, C. commensalism, D. predator. You can pause and answer. The answer is commensalism. The Moses gains support, but the tree does not gain or lose anything. Number 9. Which one of the following equations shows the correct relationship between gross primary productivity, GPP, and net productivity, NPP, in a plant? A. GPP is equal to NPP minus photosynthesis. B. NPP is equal to GPP minus photosynthesis. C. GPP is equal to NPP minus plant respiration. D. NPP is equal to GPP minus plant respiration. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. Net primary productivity is equal to gross primary productivity minus plant respiration. Number 10. Which one of the following activities does not contribute to greenhouse effect? A. deforestation, B. use of SFCs, C. burning of fossil fuel, D. emission of gases from industries. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. SFCs don't exist. Deforestation removes trees that would absorb carbon dioxide. Burning of fossil fuel and emission from industries contain carbon dioxide, and accumulation of carbon dioxide leads to greenhouse effect. Greenhouse effect is the progressive increase in atmospheric temperature over a period of time due to accumulation of carbon dioxide. Number 11. Which one of the following is correct about organisms in an ecosystem? A. Some organisms exist in isolation. B. Every organism can be independent. C. Each organism has a different source of food. D. All organisms interact with each other. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. There is interdependence between organisms and inorganic matter in an ecosystem. Number 12. Which one of the following methods of estimating population has the highest chances of error? A. Removal method. B. Quadrant method. C. Capture-recapture method. D. Direct method. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Number 13. The figure shows a pyramid of numbers for a food chain. The most likely mode of nutrition between producer and primary consumer is A. Mutualistic. B. Symbiotic. C. Parasitic. D. Autotrophic. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Usually parasites are smaller than the host. Therefore, the host can carry very many parasites. Number 14. Which one of the following environmental factors has a direct effect on all organisms? A. Light. B. Humidity. C. Temperature. D. Rainfall. You can pause and answer. The answer is temperature. Low temperature inactivates enzymes. Very high temperature denatures enzymes in all organisms. Number 15. Which one of the following factors reduces interspecific competition in a community? A. Resource partitioning. B. High intraspecific competition. C. Large number of species. D. Similar producer play strategies among species. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Resource partitioning means that each species feeds on different food or from a different area. Number 16. Which one of the following is not exhibited by well-adapted parasite? A. Inflicting moderate harm to the host. B. Employing intermediate host. C. Killing the host. D. Using more than one host. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. When a parasite kills the host, then it loses the source of food. Number 17. Depletion of ozone layer is caused by A. Greenhouse effect. B. Release of carbon dioxide in atmosphere. C. Penetration of ultraviolet light. D. Release of chlorofluorocarbons in the atmosphere. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. Depression of ozone layer is caused by release of chlorofluorocarbons in atmosphere, but it can cause greenhouse effect and penetration of ultraviolet light. Number 18, the type of succession where recolonization of an area results into different community from original one is known as A. Primary, B. Dominant, C. Deflected, D. Second. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Number 19. Radioactivity rays are particularly dangerous in nature because they A. cannot be absorbed by plants, so they only affect animals. B. accumulate in animals and return to soil. C. cause extreme temperature in environment. D. accumulate in high concentration of high trophic levels. You can pause and answer. The answer is C. Radioactivity rays are not stored, so they cannot accumulate in animals or in higher trophic levels. Number 20, determining the commonest plant species in a large habitat within the shortest time can be best carried out using the A. line transect, B. quadrant, C. direct count, D. aerial view. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. In line transect, a line is drawn through the habitat. All plants touching the line are counted. Then the most common species can be found. Number 21. Excessive use of pesticide in long term affect mostly A. carnivores, B. parasites, C. producers, D. herbivores. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Carnivores eat very many herbivores, accumulating high pesticide levels. Number 22. Which one of the following is true about environment of a forest floor and a thick canopy? A. has wide temperature fluctuation. B. receives far-red light. C. develops dense plant growth. D. has heavy soil erosion. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Darkness contains more far-red light. Number 23. In which pyramid does the primary consumer make efficient use of the producer? You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Producers support relatively big number of primary consumers. Number 24. Which one of the following factors does not affect the distribution and abundance of organisms? A. mimicry, B. predation, C. human species, D. speciation. You can pause and answer. The answer is D. Speciation, the development of a new species from the pre-existing one over a long period of time. Mimicry is resemblance of two organisms when one is dangerous, another one is not. Predation, one organism feeding on another. Of course, human activities keep on affecting the distribution and abundance through agriculture, deforestation, overgrazing, and so on. Number 25. Which one of the following would be an effect of decreasing competition on stable environment? A. Increasing environmental resistance, thereby increasing population. B. Lowering environmental resistance, thereby increasing population. C. Lowering environmental resistance, thereby decreasing population. D. Increasing environmental resistance, thereby decreasing population. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. Lowering environmental resistance, thereby increasing population. Number 26. Algae have much smaller biomass compared to a large producer such as a tree, but may have the same productivity because A. A lot of materials and energy are locked up in the dead xylem tissue of the tree. B. Algae have very high turnover rate. C. Algae have very high rate of respiration. D. The rate of growth and death in algae is high. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. 27. Nitrifying bacteria convert ammonia to nitrites and nitrites to nitrates in order to A. Enrich soil with nitrates. B. Generate energy for synthesis of organic matter. C. Maintain nitrogen cycle. D. Reduce amount of nitrogen in the atmosphere. You can pause and answer. The answer is B. The consequence of generating energy is to enrich the soil with nitrates. But this is not the primary objective. Number 28. Which of the following ecological pyramids may be used to determine productivity in an ecosystem? A. Pyramid of energy. B. Pyramid of biomass. C. Pyramid of numbers. D. Pyramid of productivity. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. Pyramid of biomass or numbers may be inverted. Pyramid of productivity is not defined in biology. Number 29. Which one of the following does not affect biochemical oxygen demand? A. Ammonification. B. Nitrogen fixation. C. Nitrification. D. Denitrification. You can pause and answer. The answer is D, because nitrification is an anaerobic reaction, occurs in the absence of oxygen. Finally, number 30. Which one of the following is not a problem that endoparasites face in their transmission? A. Leaving a host. B. Entering a host. C. Living away from a host. D. Identifying a host. You can pause and answer. The answer is A. You just defecate it without its notes. You can find more answered objective questions from ecology questions on digitalteachers.co.ug. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Our website is digitalteachers.co.uk. Here find notes, exams and the marking guides in physics, chemistry, biology, math and primary subjects. Or visit our YouTube channel for related videos in physics, chemistry, biology, math and primary subjects. Please subscribe to promote my videos. Subscription is free. The best secondary school in Uganda is the Science Foundation College. The best primary school in Uganda is the Rock of Ages Primary School.